Hey, I'm Kyle Taylor Parker, and this is Darnell White, and we welcome you to KTP's Juke Joint Jubilee. And hoping it lasts, sing about your trouble, and it just might pass, it just might pass, and if you feel broken. KTP's Juke Joint Jubilee is a bi-monthly concert that I host at Midnight Theater in Manhattan West Plaza. It is an incredible night of great conversation and explosive music, blues music directed by Darnell White. This month's concert is so special because it is in honor of Dr. King. We'll be celebrating on January 15th, and we'll be analyzing, celebrating, and exploring Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech with special guest Tamika Lawrence, who is a dynamo of a singer, and Caleb Teicher tapping. We've never had a dancer at the Juke Joint, so I'm very excited about that. What I love most about performing here, it's not much of a cabaret. It's more of I don't even know if it's a concert. It's a conversation. Like, we gather here, close to Broadway. It's a service. That's a really great way to say it. It's more of a service. We all come here together, and we sing, and we talk about the things that matter to us. I wanted to create a place where we could let go and all release about life. Sing about it is the thesis of this entire project. KTP's Juke Joint Jubilee the idea was born the moment I heard that song. It popped up on my Spotify, and I thought, wow, what a great idea. If you get worried, what you got to do is sing. I mean, that idea has carried me through life, and I wanted to create a space where we can all share and exist within that idea. That there is a place where you can let it all out. Sing about it, sing about joy and pain, and you'll get through it. We're all here together to get through this thing called life. If you get too worried, what you ought to do is sing. If you get worried, what you ought to do is sing. If you get worried, what you ought to do is sing. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass. And if you get lost, what you ought to do is sing. If you get lost, what you ought to do is sing. If you get lost, what you ought to do is sing. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass. Sing about joy. Sing about love and hoping it lasts. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass. It just might pass. And if you feel broken, what you ought to do is, if you feel broken, what you ought to do is sing. If you feel broken, what you ought to do is sing. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass.